Was sitting here in front of the computer anyway, so I figured I might as well run a stream for about an hour. Nobody that I'm aware of is going until 6 o'clock. If that's the case, somebody please let me know. Otherwise, but as far as I'm aware, Corvus Oskin doesn't start till 6 p.m. Eastern time, so we can just kind of hang out and shoot the breeze. Sorry if you're, well, I would say if you're wondering why I'm looking to decide, but you can't see me at the moment because I have the angelfish on. But I actually have a second monitor hooked up because I'm wanting to see how this new system will run with a second monitor if I have any overheating problems. Hello, happy prepper, Tampa Tom Fishing. Glad to have you all here. This is just a little impromptu thing. I was sitting in front of the computer anyway and figured I would throw a stream on because nobody was streaming at the moment. So I don't intend to step on toes. Corvus Oskin goes at 6 p.m. Eastern time, if I remember correctly, so I'll jump off around that time. Hey D, down the wormhole, Caleb Aquatics, TJ's Exotics, glad to have you all with me today. So, the reason I'm hanging out in front of the computer, not that any of us need a special reason, but I am currently redoing the Teespring. It would not let me go in and change the prices, so I just deleted everything and I am remaking everything at the absolute rock bottom price. Hey, Danikin Aquatic, Sailfin, glad to have you, Worldwide Tropicals. I appreciate you all showing up. I hope you enjoyed that brief saltwater premiere earlier. Not not amused with that situation. Let's just say after an 8-hour live stream, the last thing you want to find is that your 55-gallon saltwater tank has got a busted seam. So that was interesting, but you know, it happens. Such is life. So if you all have any requests for tanks, I can probably get the camera to either the tank it's on. Well, obviously the tank it's on now. I've got the Jaguar cichlids with fry down below that. Of course, the piranha tank, and then I might be able to get it to the guppies or plecos behind me. Or I can throw it back on myself, but I figured y'all might want to look at some pretty fishes. I did get the aquarium co-op filters hooked up, as you can see there. The one with the green uplift tube. So I've got two of those large ones and then one small one in that tank just so that they can get some bacteria on them before I pull any filters out. I'm working on that video. I'm going to have to do some crafty editing because my camera cut off about 45 seconds before I was actually done. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit, but I will have that unboxing video out here in the next couple of days. Hey, Scott Backer, welcome. Glad to have you. So, if there is anything, and dear God, I shouldn't even say this because I saw what happened in Alien World Aquatic stream. But if there's anything that you all specifically would like me to put on Teespring, just let me know. Like I said, I'm putting everything at the absolute bottom price because I'm not doing this stuff to make money. I'm doing it because people have asked for it. Yeah, I love my angelfish, Scott. Or wait, sorry, Worldwide Tropicals. Looking at two different places. Yeah, crafty editing for the win, Lumpy Dog. But yes, I like the T-shirt that I just remade. It's I think $11.99. I can look at it. I think I make 43 cents off that. I wasn't going to go through and literally drop it down to the penny on everything. That's just annoying and going to make the pricing look weird. But actually what I can do is, give me just a moment. And we'll come over here and we want to share screen number 2. So case in point, there's, again, I had to delete everything and start all over just to change the prices on it. But I just started with the basic tee. Okay, so $10.99 for the t-shirt, and I do have the free shipping promo code active still. The 25% off will not work because there is not enough profit to take 25% off. So I am going to go in and cancel that promo code because it won't take 25% off of this if there's only 40 some odd cents profit. Makes sense to me. They're not going to give their money away. While we're all just kind of hanging out and chit-chatting, if you've got any questions, fish related, YouTube related, content related, anything you would like to try and or like me to try and help you with, by all means, feel free to ask. I'm going to take that down off. Actually, tell you what, I am all about full transparency. So let's do this. You all can help me design a t-shirt. How about that? A look inside. And this will also be a how-to in case anybody else is wanting to do a Teespring. So I'm going to go in under the t-shirts, and then I want this tee because actually here, let me do this. Just a second. I'll give that right back to you. All right. There we go. All right, so I selected my file. Hey, Chewy. Glad to have you here. 4 discus and a gold nugget pleco. That's going to be a beautiful tank, I would say. I've not done discus. I hope to do a planted discus tank down the road, but I honestly probably will not set up a discus tank. Hey, Mike. I appreciate you showing up. Excuse me. Lurking is always welcome. I usually end up lurking in your streams because I'm at work most of the time. So we're just going to move this around here. And actually what I want to do is I want to get it on the black. I want to add the gray and both the blues. Anybody have any colors they want? I'll add them while I'm in here. We're going to take a look at the preview here. So when you are previewing, and of course it takes a second to upload that picture. When you're previewing, you can do front and back. And you can also change the color that you want to preview it on. So I want to preview it on the black because this is actually a shirt that I'm specifically making because I want one, like really want one. But it's a little bit more expensive than your standard tee. All right, so I don't like the way the nose is that far over, and I also want more of the branches on the sleeve there. So I'm going to go back to design. I'm going to bring it over to right about there, and we're going to preview it again. You want a rainbow. I don't know if I've got a rainbow option. There's the color scheme right there. All right, so now it's taking too much off the nose. We'll go back ever so slightly. Preview it again. All right, so I think I'm good with that. How does that look to you all? Got a little bit of the branches from the logo on the sleeve. Does take a little bit of the top of the head off, but it keeps the bottom of the fever on there. There's the back. So the only other thing I might do, and I had done this previously on the last design, was I added the logo on the front bottom corner. Now I'm going to have to shrink it down. All right, so you can add multiple images. And the only reason I did that was because if you're looking at the front, you're like, what is fish fev? What is fish fev? That was just annoying me. So I dropped the full logo down there in the bottom corner. That way it kind of makes sense if somebody looks at it. They're like, oh, that makes sense. It's a wraparound logo. So tell me what you guys think. Hey, Dolly Vigil, I appreciate you swinging by. Lurking is always welcome. I am a lurker a lot of times myself. Everything fish. Hello, hello. This is a kind of off stream, if you will, a little different than the usual. I'm just playing around on the computer and figured I would invite you all to join me. So, do you all like it with the little mini logo on there? Let me see if I can. Oh, it's not going to let me make it any larger. Or would you all, if you were going to get it, Beischer? Hold on, not familiar with Beischers. Worldwide tropical, I would say that's going to depend entirely on the specific fish you get. These two Beischers that I have in the tank that you're looking at do very well with these other fish. With that being said, I have a smaller one that if I put her in here would probably rip the fins off of these, and she's only, I don't know, maybe 5 inches. So remember, Caleb, I had to do the, I was trying to do the Caleb Aquatics versus Fish Room Fever thumbnail for our live stream, and I just couldn't get it to work because I wasn't really familiar enough with paint at the moment. But so I would say, I think I could do the logo on the sleeve. Let me take a look. I don't see why not. Is that gonna? Oh yeah, there we go. I need to go back into design. So that's the back sleeve. So that's going to cover up some tree branches. But let's just take a look at it and see what it does. So yeah, we could do that, and it does turn it. It angles it so that it would be parallel with the sleeve versus sitting. It's oriented to where the bottom of the sleeve lines up with the lettering, so it's not kind of off. Oh no, I did grab that for the troll. And again, Caleb, if at any point you want to change your YouTube name to Caleb's Aquatics, since that's what you have on everything, just let me know and I will change away from that. But as soon as you started having all those troll issues, since everything you have is branded with apostrophe S, but your name is not, I went ahead and snagged the apostrophe S version. That way nobody else could get a hold of it. I do not, Scott. That is not a me thing. Hello, Diego Petzotics. Welcome. Appreciate you showing up. You need to know if there's room. You need to know if there's going to be room in the tank with the angelfish, or excuse me, with the discus and a Beischer. I don't remember seeing what size tank it was. Yeah, I think I like it on the bottom corner also. But somebody asked, so I figured we'd try it out. I mean, we could move it around on the sleeve, but I think that the bottom corner is better. And again, I don't have to have it on there at all. I just, when I look at it, you know, since it's just part of the words, it's not all there. It kind of is like, what's fish fev? So by having the other logo right there on the front bottom corner, it's kind of out. A 60-gallon for discus and a Beischer, I would say you should be okay to try it. I would recommend getting a smaller Beischer. That way, if you do start to have issues, it's not, oh, your fish is instantly dead. You go, oh, there's some nipped fins. I need to get that Beischer out of here. All right, so I'm going to go back in here and move this down just a little bit because I want it off of the white circle. Let's preview that again. Hey, Pam. I appreciate you showing up. And Griffin has joined us as well. Hello, hello, everybody. All right, so I think I like that better. It's not touching the white ring there anymore, so it doesn't really interfere. And it's still, I'm going to move it like a 1/16 of an inch on my screen. This is really, and this is the fun part, is trying to get it exactly how you want it. Yeah, Lumpy, you're exactly correct on that. It's definitely possible. Again, I've got these two Bisher in here, and between the two of them, they could definitely tear one of these guys apart if they wanted to. They don't mess with the streamers. I've even seen like when my Bisher are eating, the streamers run across the Bisher, actually touching them, and they don't bother it. Awesome. No, thank you, Recon. I'm glad you like them. Figured it was the least I could do for everybody that has supported me is send out some free stickers. All right, so unless anybody has any requests for colors, I'm gonna leave it with gray, light blue. Well, not light blue, but like a dark blue, navy blue, or whatnot, black and white. Just because I don't really think it looks that good myself with any of the other background colors. I'm not even a huge fan of the white, but I still think it kind of looks cool. I mean, I'm not really a white t-shirt person anyways, but I think if I was a white tee person, I would like that. I think it could possibly look good with a red just because of the contrast, but I'm also not really a red t-shirt person either. From what I understand, brackish is preferred. They can survive freshwater, but it's not as healthy for them. That sounds good, Chewy. You know I enjoy your special projects. I don't believe it. Pam says she's editing a video. I don't know. Pam just does live streams. This new imposter punchy here that's not the art of fish caving. I don't know. Uploads videos. Just subscribed to me today. That was interesting too. I was sitting on the couch and it said 54 Punchy has subscribed to you. Very nice, Recon. Very nice. Yeah, I do like the gray. I don't know. I'm a blue fan. Thus, I guess why there's the blue in the logo. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can, and you know what? I don't think it really affects anything. Technically, I could throw all the colors on there. The problem is not all colors are available in Europe. Um, so I try to stick with colors that are available in both. Let's go back to preview here. Dislike? Oh, that's fine. People can dislike. I don't really care. See, that's almost, and nothing against the Confederate flag. We won't get into that debate, but that almost looks like Confederate flagish to me. And let me throw the yellow up there. So there's actually, that's not bad. That looks surprisingly better than I would have thought. Hey, Mark, Big Easy Support Group. I appreciate you coming in. And Law, what is here? Hello, hello. I know, Pam, I'm just giving you a hard time. I know you've been subscribed to me. You pop up on my videos and my live streams all the time. I just kind of laughed when it showed that you had subscribed. I'm like, oh, okay. So I knew I had to take advantage of that and mess with you a little bit. Yeah, so I like the yellow. Any other colors anyone would like me to throw up there just for giggles and grins? There's a lighter blue. I don't know if I'm going to like the lighter blue or not. I mean, there's a purple. A lot of these are kind of off colors on here. There's a darker red. So that gives people some options. I think you'll be okay with the Bisher. I think. How big is it compared to? Hey, JH, welcome. How big is it compared to the discus? Like, is it like, oh, these are going to be tasty snacks? Recon 338, yes, that is an aquarium co-op sponge, courtesy of Mike at the Fish Tank Barn for that giveaway that he did. I did a video a thank you to Mike video about that, and I actually went through and ordered my co-op order in that video just so people could kind of see, you know, what I actually got for that giveaway. Basically, from Mike, I won 2 large sponge filters, 4 10-gallon sponge filters, a USB pump, and a Never Clog Air Stone versus just a $50 gift card, just to kind of get a different perspective. I did film the unboxing of that, which they also sent me 2 10-count packets or boxes of API General Cure by mistake. But of course, I emailed them and told them they had sent that. I didn't order it and was told, thank you for being honest. Keep it. It was our fault. So I've got some API General Cure now. But yeah, I'm not really sold on the course myself. I think it's not going to do nearly as well in terms of smaller particles in the water. I think it's going to need to be cleaned a lot less, but I don't think that it's going to do nearly the job that these standard ones will. What I'll probably end up doing is running maybe, like, say, in my piranha tank where I intend to run 4 sponge filters worldwide. I think you'll be fine. I would just keep an eye on it. I've also got 3 ornate bichers and an albino Senegal in another tank, and that's had smaller fish in there, and they've not messed with it. I just have one that's a real brat. Hey, Allie. So I would give it a try, but just, keep your eyes on it. So yeah, another thing, I actually watched Zenzo Tazawa Tank's video earlier, where he was talking about the sponge filters that Co-op sent to him. And one thing he mentioned was like having them triple stacked, which I know you can stack them, but having a finer filter, like say stacked in between the 2 coarser filters. And I don't think that would work just based on the physics of flow. Hello, Miss Griffin Fish Room. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I don't, based on the physics of flow, I would think that with it being a finer filter or a more porous filter, the water is simply going to travel around it and through the coarser filters. I don't know. Tell me if you all agree with my logic there, but it just didn't seem like that would work when he was talking about that idea. Path of least resistance and all. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I think we're done with colors. Oh, thank you, JH. Yeah, I'm playing around on here. Okay, so as you can see, $10.43 profit on that. We're going to fix that because, again, this is not about me making money. This is about me making the items available. So, oh, look, we're going to make a whole 43 cents if we sell one of these. Now, when you're designing, you do also have the option. Let's see if I can. All right. So we've got the price set. We've got our colors picked out. I'm not going to add any text to it because I find the more text you add, the more expensive it gets. So let's hit continue. Now it should, okay. Oh, it didn't give me the other options, but that'll be fine. Let's hit edit because there should have been a couple more options available to us. No. Maybe I'll have to go to it after the fact. You do have an option to set products as, let's hit continue. All right. Okay, this may be where you get the other option. Yes, so you can select what view you want, whether you want the front or the back, and what color that you want it on as the main image. So I'm going to leave it black on the front. And we're just going to call it the FRF wraparound. I don't know why, but I always like to capitalize the first letter. Diego, I appreciate you coming to hang out with us on your break. I hope you have a good one, and hopefully you'll be working hard at Hardly Working. Dude, I'm digging the logo recon. Okay, so Scott says, I have switched half of my tanks to coarse sponges. I don't see any difference other than not having to clean as often. I mean, if they still pull out the really fine particulate, that'll be great. Polishing, that's the word I was looking for earlier. I don't think they're going to polish as well as a fine filter will or a denser PPI, pores per inch. I just don't see how that would work unless there's like some super engineering going on in terms of the course of the filter or the the pores overlapping and interlocking and all of that stuff. Um, so we will see. Let's see. Thank you, Selfin. I didn't put a fish in mine, but then again, I may not always do just fish. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to have a fish in it. This is just what I went with. All right, Chewy, I will check that here momentarily. All right, so we're just going to throw a brief description up there. I don't know. And if you elect not to throw a description, I'm pretty sure it like automatically puts in a generic check this shirt out or something like that. All right, so we've got a title and a description. We've edited the view we want, and it'll automatically give us an URL based off of the title we give it. So FRF wraparound T, public visibility. Let's publish that. All right, yes, email just came through. So we've got that on there. Let's go here, look at listings. Okay, so the reason I'm doing these differently is based upon a couple videos I watched. From what they were doing with having all the entries separate, they were able to come in here and edit the design and pricing. It looks like that's still not going to work, but it's much easier to delete the one item if I wanted to change it than it is to delete all the items. So let's see. Oh yeah, I like Select Pets logo. And Ali Patton says, I run an aquarium cup course and an ATI fine in my 40 gallon. I put the tank too close to the wall for HOB for polishing. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I'll tell you what, honestly, when I really want to polish, I use the old water bottle trick. I cut the bottom off, stuff it full of polyfill, and then shove it on a power head. And that's going to be like your best polishing that you can really get. Oh, yeah, absolutely, JH. Come and go as you please. Lurkers always welcome. So let's kill that unless you all want to look at the other stuff that I'm designing. If you do, let me know and I'll throw it back up there. But one thing we can do is I've got some baby brine shrimp and we have some baby jaguar fry that need to be fed. If you all want to watch that, I could probably make a mussel shirt. I tell you what, I would pay good money to see Tazawa Tanks in a Fish Room Fever mussel shirt. Not because I want to see him in a mussel shirt, but because that's what he wears a lot of the times, and I would pay money to have him wear my logo. So, let me see what I can do here with the camera without knocking over anything off my messy desk. Actually, let's see if I can do this here. All the little babies. I really want a camera that focuses a little bit better. I mean, I can manually focus this one, but that's kind of annoying. I'm going to have to fight the cord. Bear with me, folks. Apologies for any motion sickness. Let's see if we can't get you something where you're not staring at a light. There, that's what I was trying to get you. Everybody's kind of hanging out over in that corner. All right, let me get back over to my monitors. Selfin, I appreciate you swinging by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks again for hitting the premiere earlier. Yeah, apologies for the light up in the top of that. I can probably drop it down just a little more. You're going to see a little more of the trim, but maybe a little less light. I appreciate that, JH. And I'll tell you one thing, and I talked to somebody else about this on Facebook earlier. I didn't. Part of me didn't want to lower the prices. I wanted to leave the discount code in effect because I felt bad that I was going so far below everybody else's pricing. But I mean, at this point, it's for the people that want the stuff. So I'm not trying to outdo anybody else's pricing. I just want to make it where if you want something, I can get it to you as cheap as I can possibly get it. Worldwide, I hope you have a wonderful day. A Merry Christmas if I do not see you before then. 160 parts per million nitrates. Yeah, that's just a little bit up there. All right. So I am going to design another shirt. Yeah, Recon, that's exactly what I was about to bring up. A lot of people don't realize that you can actually shock your fish by dropping the nitrates too far, too fast. Oh, Caleb's being a funny guy. He'd buy it, but he's 43 cents short. Tell you what, Caleb, I'll send you that 43 cents, okay? Oh, wait, I sent you some stickers. Let's call it even. I don't know. If you guys are interested in the whole Teespring thing, I can pop that back up on screen. It's up to you all. Yeah, they definitely needed to have somebody cleaning that thing. Definitely. Oh, here's some tank tops. All right, I forgot who wanted a tank top. Somebody wanted a tank top. Tell you what, I'll throw that back up there. So here's the option. Here are the options that we have for tank tops. We've got 2 ladies, 2 men's, the classic tank with sizes up from small to double XL, and the premium tank with sizes from extra small through 5X. A is in Ginger. So let's see. This gives us, this is the premium. Okay, so you have two options when you go in here. You could simply design it and buy it for yourself for, you know, distribution locally or to ship out yourself. Or you can go to sell, which is where you can make it and list it for free, and then people can purchase it. Oh yeah, so like if you look, I don't know how well you can see that, but the suggested price is $25.99. The tip below it says most creators price this product at $26.99. At $25.99, it is a $12.67 profit. Yeah, Caleb, I know you need a 6X. That way you can try and smuggle more tanks in underneath it so your parents don't whoop you. New turtle filters. Hey, Scotty G, welcome, welcome. Okay, so what are you, see, this, when I think muscle tee, I think like the tank tops, just because most, like the big bulky guys in the tank tops. So what are you looking for in a muscle tee? Help me with that definition. Let's go to unisex men's t-shirts. Classic comfort, which I did the classic. Comfort premium, tri-blend. Premium B, all over print pocket with tee, or print tee with pocket. And we did the without pocket. Zen, I think it's a new link because I remember I had to delete everything. So let me go back. I will drop that link for Zen. That way she's not yelling at me because she's being an awesome mod trying to drop links and I don't have a good link for her. So here we go. Classic tee. $10.99 and free shipping. Copy. There's, I think, the cheapest that we can possibly do. Hey, Dr. Black. How's it hanging, my friend? All right. Gotcha. So the muscle tee covers the shoulder. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see any muscle tees, unfortunately. Not that I'm in the position to be wearing a muscle tee. All right. So we're going to go back up here to start designing. And here are the options we have. We have the unisex / men's, the ladies, and we have hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and babies, which only go up to 4T on the shirts that I made, long sleeve tees, of course, socks and leggings, sleeve print, all over print unisex joggers. Oh, there we go. Get your Fish Room Fever one-piece swimsuit, ladies. And don't forget your sports bras. And we have the all-over print women's dresses, posters and prints, coffee cups, of course, phone cases, hats. I'm not going to be doing one of these hats. I'm going to be doing my own hats because I can do those cheaper with a better quality hat and get those shipped out. Father Fish has joined us. Hello, Father Fish. Old man tees. Let's see. I think that we could just do that under tank top. I mean, I don't know about you all, but I think Father Fish would look pretty rad rocking a Fish Room Fever tank top in the Father Fish store. Yes, JH, absolutely. I have heard there's a lot of cool clip art. I have not actually played around with it yet. Honestly, right now I'm just trying to rebuild everything I had to delete because it wouldn't let me change prices. Fish Room Fever underwear. I don't think anybody needs Fish Room Fever underwear. That is one of those, a lot of people say, hey, you know, tag me on Instagram if you're wearing my merch. If you're wearing Fish Room Fever underwear, please do not tag me on Instagram. All right, so I am going to go make another hoodie real quick because I really want to buy a hoodie myself. Oh, and see, here's the thing. Here's if you look on here, the product cost. So like the classic hoodie is 21 bucks. To move up to the premium is 29 bucks. And then the overall print with the zipper is 37, without a zipper is 35. So even with absolutely no profit on it, you're looking at $36 basically for an all over print hoodie. So what I did was just do a basic hoodie you can get for 20 bucks, which isn't bad for a hoodie. Even at the dollar store and Walmart, it's like 15 bucks for a hoodie. So we're going to start designing. We want to sell this product online. We can add an image, and we will put our image on there and open. That's what I should do, Caleb. I should start selling your merch on my store. Hey, Precious, how are you? I appreciate you joining us. All right, so we've got some options. We could do it with just a standard big basic logo on the front. Oh, I see that. I can't really see what it is on my screen, but I do see that you now have a logo image there. Awesome. Or a picture, an avatar. So I could do that, or I can, let me see, trash that. I could do that, the nocturnal feeding. Dear Lord, they want me to mark this thing at $42. I mean, I can mark it back down to 20. It's saying right now, they're saying I should set it at $41.99 for a $21.78 profit. I don't know, maybe when I blow up like the king of DIY, but even then, I still don't think so. So let's add a gray and a black and a steel gray. Give people the red and both the blues. We'll even throw a pink on there. Green. Lord Caleb made a rap at his school of his YouTube grind. The other option, and here's when you start getting into price. So let's see, 21.78, or excuse me, yes, the current profit off of it. So if I add, and I would actually flip these if I were going to do this, but let's see. Okay, yeah. So that brought the profit down from 21.78 to 18.58, which is going to raise the bottom dollar. So I could do double logos, but it's going to increase the price to about $22, $23. Or I can leave it with just a single logo on the front, and it's going to keep the price at like $19.99, something like that. Yes, that would be cool. And Lumpy Dog, I just saw that. Can you print an unlimited number of logos on the same item? You can, but that goes into the issue of like what I just did. Every time I add a logo, it drops the profit on this page here, which means that it's raising the bottom price that you could sell it for. So the more they have to print on it, hello, Mr. Zen, welcome, welcome. The more they have to print on it, the more expensive it's going to be bottom end, which means if you're trying to sell it dirt cheap so people can buy it, then it's going to raise the price for them. Or if you are trying to make money off it, it's going to cut out the profits. Again, I don't care about that part, but I don't want you all to have to pay more. Yes, select pet. Pam, thanks for finally subscribing to Fish Room Fever. So I've got to say, the first time I saw Pam pop up in a chat without the rest of her name and it was just 54 Punchy, I immediately went to her channel to verify if it was her or not, because I didn't think it was. All right. So, again, this is for the people. Let me know what you all would like. I can delete that right there. I don't know. I didn't ever intend that image to be for merchandise. So it doesn't really have the quality. Hey, GRB, how are you? The quality that I would like for it to have. I'd rather smooth out the edges and whatnot. So let's go ahead and pull the logo back up. Open that. Let's change the color that we're on here. There's a blue. There's a red. There's the black. There's the white. And then the other thing you can do is you can add text. That does definitely affect the cost on it. Actually, let's do this. Move that over, center that up. The only thing that I don't like is sometimes it'll let me space it out to where that lines it up. You could change the colors on the text if you wanted to. And there's an extra T in there that shouldn't be there because I'm hitting buttons. So let's back that back there. So see, I like something like that on the back. It just says, ask me about my fish. It's a conversation starter. So I thought about doing something like that just because I liked it. But not everybody wants that on their stuff. I don't even know if you all can see that on the screen or not. And of course, the red would do good on everything but the red shirt or red hoodie. Welcome back, 338. I will have to go check that out. All right, so you all think do you want the text on the back? I can pull the text off the back. I just thought it was a cool conversation piece. You know, you're standing in line or whatever, and you know you got people behind you, and your hoodie says, "Ask me about my fish." Pearl scale video, awesome. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. I'm headed back down now. Yes, Ginger, that is absolutely right. It's all about building brand, but letting people afford to support you. Yes, that's why I am trying to make it as cheap as possible. So again, adding the text on the back is going to make it about $2 more expensive. And that's kind of why I went with just the basic no text on it. But I mean, let's see, I can drop it down to okay, so I can drop it to $23.99 with the text, would leave me 58 cents profit on it. I know I'm going to get rich, but if that's what you all like, okay, text in the back. So do you all prefer it up higher, kind of centered out there? I can drop it down toward the middle, but I kind of like it up toward the top. It's going to be closer to line of sight type thing. Yes, actually, Allie, you were on the right track there. I could do ask me about my aquariums. Do ask me about my tanks. I forget what I had on there before. I think I had fish tanks. But here's what I can do. If I take the my, because I'm trying to keep it kind of centered. So let me back the my up to there. Bring this down here. Enter. Then do aquariums. center that out. The fun part is trying to get it to accept being pushed over. I think that needs to go over one more maybe. And no. So let's look at the preview, see if it actually keeps the text where I want it. Nope, see, so it's going to try and push the about my back over to the left. Let's go back to design. Put it way over and preview it. Yep, nope. So it's going to be a pain in the butt there. My fish can eat your fish. Yes, I like that. Yeah, absolutely. You know, once you get me talking about the fish. Yeah, see, and that's I could do multiples. Let me go back to this. So let me pull that. And we want enter there. Back this back up. And see, this is the thing. I mean, it takes time to get this stuff. It takes time to make it. All right. So that is lined up there. Let's preview it. My water parameters are better than your water parameters. All right. Recon, absolutely lurk by all means. I appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, so I've got Ask Me About My Fish on here because that is all encompassing. That makes perfect sense because not everybody has aquariums necessarily. You can have fish without aquariums, and technically you could have aquariums without fish, but I think in one of the versions I played around with Ask Me About My Fish tanks. Hey, Melvin, Storm Riders Aquatics. Sorry I didn't see you come in before. So I think, and again, that's going to put it at $23.99 with the lettering on it. So if you all are okay with that, so I can drop the lettering off the back and it drops it to like $20.99. But I really like the lettering. Got duckweed. Oh, that's great, but that might get you in trouble with people that don't understand. They might just see the weed part of that. All right. So if everybody thinks that looks good, we'll roll down here. Got a lot of different color options. Here, we can scroll through those real quick. Got the white, black, the darker blue, lighter blue, red, which is not going to show the lettering, so keep that in mind. Pink, gray, more of a heather gray or a steel gray, and we even have a green. I like that though. I'm really like the letters are what's bugging me. Like I keep wanting to mess with this. So let's try that. I think that'll look okay. Now that I've thrown that off there. And preview. Like, see, I really want the about to be in space just the tiniest bit. But that's how picky I get with this stuff. Like, see, if it would actually stay like that. Preview. Yes, okay, so it shifted over. Ask me about my fish. Blue aquarium. Out of the blue aquarium. Hey, hello, how are you? Make them bigger. Make the letters bigger? Let's see. I think that's going to increase the price again. So let's give it a go. And I can change the font. I see we could literally spend an hour. Oh, no. Go whatever that was. No. See, now it's going to screw up the lettering now that I'm doing that. Yep, no, darn it, now half of it's gone. We could do it bold. All right, let me fix it. Oh, there's bigger. So let's try this. Let's trash this. Let's add text. Yes, Lumpy Dog, that is a good point. However, that's not, yeah. You got to remember, this is like 30 minutes to design one piece of merchandise at the moment. Not that I don't mind to do that, but I'm horrible with making images. That's part of why my thumbnails aren't better. Hey, Valley Fish, how are you? Oh, darn it. It didn't. I needed to set that first. Timeout. We'll get there. So, let me find that again. Chunk 5. I'm going to do it in red. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, come on. Oh, no, that's going to be huge. Huge, huge. There we go. Okay. That's how we can do that. Oh. Oh, there we go. I could double space it. How about that? Let's do that. All right, I'm going to have to adjust the size down, so bear with me just a second. Always hitting extra buttons when I'm not looking here. All right. We can go slightly larger. Don't want... yes, Canva for thumbnails. May the fish be with you. That's awesome. So, do you all like that? I can remove the double spacing, but that definitely gives you bigger letters. And it looks like it didn't change the price, so we're good there. Oh, did you get food?
Huh?
Did you get food?
No, I'm about to. I forgot my wallet. What do you want?
I mean, just the usual. Some tacos. Okay. Some tacos and something like some sort of cheesy, beefy burrito, something.
Okay.
All right, thanks, love. That looks like just about as big as I'm going to be able to get it. Still have it all fit on there. Yeah. All right. So that's as big as it's going to get without it getting off of there. I think I need to take one space out though. Ah. There we go. All right. Line that back up. It's like just so off, but not quite. Nope, I need to go back up. That's the fun part, is trying to adjust it. It's going to actually, here's what I can do to fix that. I can bring everything out one more space, and that will try and center it up so that, see, now it's going to push it to that side a little bit. All right. I think that's good. If you all think that's good, let me get a thumbs up in the chat if that's what you all want. Because again, this is for you all. as you can see, 58 cents profit. My time is worth more than 58 cents for the time I spent doing it. So I'm obviously not trying to make money off of it. But this is something that I think is fun and I wanted to do for you all. And I want some stuff myself, especially before, like Aqua Shell and whatnot. I definitely want to have my own merch to wear, as well as maybe bring some things to give some people. All right, so we'll flip back to the front since we didn't really double check the logo. All right, looks good there. That's as big as we're going to get with the logo, and it is all centered and ready to go. So we will now have, let's see, like, I don't know that you all can read that or not, depending upon what platform you're on, but the tip here says most creators price this product at $42.99. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Oh, I do need to change the European price since this is available elsewhere. Nope. Let's do 26. Nope, we can go a little bit lower. 24. All right. So $23.99 US, available in Europe for $24.99. So we will hit continue. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have double checked. I was in the edit. I should preview it and make sure the letters didn't get jacked up. Yeah, see, so I'm glad I went back and checked that. Always double check, because in the preview, as you can see, it jacked everything up. Let's take the spacing out and see what that does. It may do well enough without adding the extra spaces. All right, so let's preview it that way. All right. It's cutting part of the M off of my fish. Yes, Scotty G, she is going to Taco Bell, so not necessarily quantified as legitimate tacos, but we get what we get and we don't pitch a fit. Make it just a little smaller so that we're not losing part of the letters. And let's preview that. I still think I want to slide the about over just a little bit more. See if it holds. It should jump back. Just, nope, still not going to do it. Okay. I mean, if you're in the neighborhood and you want to swing by, I'm sure we'll have some extra tacos. That being said, if you come by for tacos, I've got plenty of water changes to do. So, I will gladly exchange feeding you tacos for you doing water changes. All right, I think the about is just going to have to stay over to the left. So if it's going to do that, let's see what that looks like. Preview. I swear it looks like it's cutting off part of the M on my screen. But I guess that's just how the M is. It's a very flat-sided font. All right, so let's go back to the preview. I really, for the life of me, I want that about centered. It's driving me nuts. It's not going to let me do it, I don't think. But preview. Okay, that slid it over a little bit. All right, so I think that's good now that we've actually seen the preview. Yeah, I mean, I can have her pick up a lot of tacos if there are people coming out to do water changes for tacos. I mean, we can definitely do a taco smorgasbord. All right, so we're going to hit continue. Let me make sure I don't need to readjust pricing. Nope, we're good on pricing still. Continue. And continue. All right. So So, do you all want? Yeah, actually, I'm going to leave it with the back view of Ask Me About My Fish, and then people can open it up and they'll be able to see the logo on the. Dr. Blackie wants it. Dr. Blackie. Dr. Black / Blackie. Yes, that is a valid point. Let me go back. If it's going to let me go back. Don't make me start over. Back. Edit. Hopefully this doesn't jack the spacing up. Actually, let me see if I can just slide it down. Slide it down. I don't want it too terribly low. You know, I don't want Blackie staring at my ass saying he's reading my my hoodie. No, not fish tacos, Pam. Sorry. All right, preview. Ask me about my fish. There we go. The hood should stay off of it. Good call, Dr. Black. While I don't like it down that low, I like it down that low because of the hood. So, all right, continue. See, this is the thing. It takes, like, to develop a long product line, it can take time depending upon how quickly or not you just want to sling stuff out there. All right, so let's continue that. Let's just call this, oh, still on caps lock, the About My Fish FRF hoodie. Stylish conversation starter. Where am I at? Starter. There we go. All right. So I'm going to have to order one of those. Yeah, I know it's not perfectly centered. It's not like it's, yeah, I can go back, but it, like, with the lettering the way it is, I'll show you. I will show you. I will go back to edit. So when I try and design, when I try and push it over, it like does a little jump. I can't just slide it that little teeny amount. So the only thing I could possibly do, maybe, let's try that preview. All right, there we go. That should be centered. That should be centered now. You have to remember also the picture they're showing, I don't know if you can make it out or not, but they like literally have it all over a hoodie that's got like waves in the fabric. I swear that's centered though. Like it's even got the centered line. Back. I will go back. I will edit. You just can't make people happy. All right, before I touch it, hush, Dr. Black, the shirt, the hoodie. Design. And see, here's the thing. Like when you move it in here, it's going to change in the preview. Nope. See, we lost part of the H. And it always tries to jump to center on that. See if that does any good. Preview. Nope. Yep, that's what I thought. All right. All right. Enter. See if that helps. Make sure there's no spacing here. I see Nola has joined us. Hello, hello, not Nola Jane Fishrich. Oh, that's so close, but the H is messed up. Design. Review. Almost. We're working on it. Do you even keep fish? Yeah, I like that. Yep, nope. I wish it would let me get away with the center line. Do away with it, I should say. Try it right there. Nope. I think, now bear in mind I'm using a not the best second monitor. Is that centered? Does that look good? All right, people, not touching anything. Put another space before the about, maybe. Let me try it. Yeah, see, sometimes the space helps, and now it's cutting that off. Design. Preview. Let's see, it's that H. That H is what's killing me. Dr. Black, I don't do all that fancy stuff, sir. Okay. Paint. Paint 3D. Paint. Text. Well, there's a lot of buttons here to push. Where does one find? See, now I can't see what you all are saying because I'm playing in Paint. I want text. No, I don't want to save it. I haven't done anything yet. Oh my goodness. I don't see a text option. There. Here we go. All right. This was a horrible idea, Dr. Black. Why is it not red? It should be red. I don't even know what size to make it. And it won't make it red. Yeah, it's only giving me black text. This is a whole another thing here. Just just delete this. Just close. Just go away. No, I don't want to save that. Oh, all right. Let me try it in Paint 3D. I've at least played a little bit with Paint 3D. Text. I want red text. We want that wasn't the font we wanted. Nope, still not the font we want. For the record, I am playing in Paint and cannot see what you all are saying, so I will be right back for questions, comments, and concerns. All right. I really don't think. Yep, nope. Should not have ventured down this rabbit hole. All right, so let's save this. Yeah, no. Image. All right. Save to FRF. Save. All right, so let's try this now. Let's just delete. All right, just a second. I'm going to come back to you all. Ouch. I'm not worried about the thumbs down. They can have fun with it. Doesn't matter to me. Where is it? I just saved it. Oh my goodness. Close. Save. Minimize. Oh, it's on my desktop. That would be why. So let's move that into there. Close that. Add image. Yep, and see now it's going to have the stupid white background on it. I don't know how to do it right. And it's going to have a poor image quality. All right, yeah, we're not getting into all that. Let me bring you all back. Oh, thank you, Zen. All right, so I'm going to put the text back on there before I have a cardiopulmonary embolism trying to figure this out. I think we're up to like 40 minutes on a hoodie. I thought it looked cool. All right. Try a different text. Hey, Brad. I am playing around on Teespring, and everyone is giving their input and opinions. So now I can drop this down. I want it to be red. Oh, come on now. Yeah, well, I agree, Precious, but this is not about making money. This is about getting product out there for people. And I mean, let's be honest. Technically, this is. I mean, I'm not really getting paid for it, but like you all are giving me watch time, technically speaking. So there's that. Honestly, though, I'd rather. Hey, Jesse, how are you? HC Aqua. I would rather forego profit for the time being, just to have people be able. Okay, now I need to move the about over. So close, yet so far. And here's the thing, Blackie. I value your opinion so highly, I'm going by it, even though there's no way you're getting one because you're not, the Aussie shipping is outrageous. So even though I know you won't be getting one, I still value your opinion that much, good sir. I could just say, you're not going to buy one anyway, Blackie. So let me. It's so close yet so far. All right, maybe if I upsize it. Let's see how that saves. Preview. I almost want to put the ask over. Yeah, it looks like it needs the ask over. Let's preview that. All right, I think we have finally nailed it, ladies and gentlemen, and it's in a different font that I like better. I want to make sure I had spelled everything correctly this time. Brad, I actually don't have any fish. I only keep puppies and kittens. So, before I go any further, do we have any nays in the group, or is everybody good with this? I better sell at least one of them. So I'm not going to make any profit, but just the simple fact, somebody better end up wearing this darn thing as much time as we as a collective group have spent putting it together. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, Allie. I forgot I closed it. It was yelling at me. Well, here, I mean, I meant to do that. This was just for a special unveiling. So, ta-da! Yes, Self, and there was some debate regarding whether or not it was centered and if I should make a paint file. So yes, we are still going on the same piece of merch. So I'm going to leave that for a moment. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you all debate amongst yourselves. And I will be right back. You've got the fish to keep you company as well. So you all, actually, let me see if I can, let me remove this one. Yeah, thanks, Jesse. All right. Yes, a smoke break and wait, who's on in half an hour? Oh, you know what? I'm actually going over. That's fine. He's a big enough channel. I'm not going to affect him enough for it to make a difference. Joel is on. Is there somebody else for Monday? I don't have Monday on the calendar for anybody. Oh, Mob Guppy. Yes. All right. Is everybody good with that? I didn't see any complaints. So we're going to hit continue. We're going to continue again. Bob Kaler only needs 17 more subs for 1K. I would sub, but I already have. All right. So let's just go ahead and publish this. Yes, the logo is on the front, not Nola Jane. That is just the back of it. So it's got the Fish Room Fever logo on the front and ask me about my fish on the back. Yeah, I haven't entered payout information because I'm not planning on making any money. Anyways, publish. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let me remove my screen share from there. Y'all got the aquarium again, buddies, just chilling on that. I'm going to have to add payout information before I can do anything else. Which is funny because it let me make all those other items without, payout information. All right, now. Oh, I hope it didn't. There it is. Okay. I said, please tell me I don't have to redo that. Seriously? Okay. Tiger Shovel Nose is. Yes, Tiger Shovel Nose is right there. Red Tail Cat over there behind that piece of rock. I love Zen with the crazy mod skills. All right. For whatever reason, Teespring is being dumb. I had my payment information or my payout information set. I had to change it to the exact same thing I already had it as. But we now have, let me go back here and add this up. We now have that. And there's the front.
Do you want your food?
I'll be out in just a minute.
Yeah.
All right. So I think Zen's gonna yell at me if I don't give her the link. Bring that back over here. Nope, nope, nope. And paste. Yeah, Brad, not too terribly bad. I had a fun day at work this morning. I had to come home and relax from that, we'll say. But not too bad. Like my office chair is one of the few places I can actually sit directly down in. And it's weird because it's kind of worn out, but the way that it's worn out, it's comfortable for me to sit in, even more comfortable than like sitting on my couch or anywhere else. So about the most comfortable place for me is at my desk here at home. Unfortunately, my chair at work is not nearly as comfortable. Precious, I have just posted a link about 6 posts above you for that hoodie. Hey, Crystal, I appreciate you coming in. So the tacos are here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see where all my water change help is at. I thought I had people coming over to do tacos and water changes. And then we have, let's go here, overview, listings. So currently we have the About My Fish FRF hoodie, the FRF wraparound tee, which I love, for those of you that weren't in here for that one. A little bit pricier, but again, I'm making like 43 cents off of it, so there's not really much else I could do in terms of the pricing. And we have the nice entry level, inexpensive as we could get, $10.99. Just your basic t-shirt, available in multiple colors. Nothing on the back to help keep the price down. It goes from a small all the way to a 4X tall in that color. Same thing in the blue, up to a 3X tall in the red. And that was another thing. I mentioned it on a previous stream, but depending upon your color, you'll have different sizing availability. So like all of these are available small through 4X tall, except for red only goes to 3X tall. So I'd be there in like 8 hours. Yeah, there probably will not be any 8 hours, or not be any left in 8 hours. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Precious, I am going to do a ladies classic tee also. And the reason I picked the classic tee versus the other tees is, again, the pricing. So like the comfort tee, just the product cost before anything else is involved is $13. The classic's $12. The women's boyfriend tee is $14, and then the slouchy tee starts at $18. But that's before and then they have V-necks and other things. But that's before you even get into adding logos and such. The link to buy my fish for sale, I'm not shipping right now because of the weather. Yes, we can definitely do a mini raid. Yes, the hoodies. I wonder if I have an option. I don't know if it has. Let's see. No, so it doesn't have a lady specific hoodie. Let me just go back out of there. Go back up. Everybody's going to see my address. There you go. Most of y'all have seen it anyways, given that I've mailed most of you stickers. All right. So we click on there. The sizes on that started as small. So I don't know. That's probably still going to be huge if you're looking for like an extra small. I don't know. But the lowest thing, well, let me check the other colors, see if anything else starts lower. No, no, I don't really like that color either. But then again, that's just me. Of course, the red is not going to show up on the red. All right, yeah, so it looks like in all colors, small is the lowest you can go. Hey, Fish Kid Jake, how are you? I thought somebody else just popped in. Maybe not. Oh yeah, Fish Tropic. Hey, Fish Tropic, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, I don't think any of them go into tall sizes either. I mean, you can go up to a 5X, but tall's not an option. So I will probably order the black. But there that is. One thing I do want to make. Hey, Dan, how's it going? But I will also go in. It's going to be expensive, and I don't expect anybody else to buy one. But I am definitely going to do an all-over hoodie. Oh, and see, that's a product request. That's why I didn't do one the last time. You have to submit it if you want one done. You can't just automatically design it. I didn't want to mess with that because for the price, I'd probably be the only one to get it, understandably. So, if you have had enough of the Teespring, now that you all have seen, all right, JH, that is always cool. So you'll kind of have an idea what's there. If anybody has any requests, let me know. I can throw something up there for you. Looking good there. I'm going to kill that one. Give you back the fishies. I don't know if you can see them because of the glare. He's just hanging out. All right, let me drop back down to the bottom here. Oh, and yes, again, everybody, there is a free shipping promo code. Should be FRF 500. I'm going to go validate that real quick just to make sure it's still active since I deleted my previous store. So that's going to be like the bare minimum dirt cheap pricing that you can get because I've knocked all the profit out of them and I'm getting you free shipping. I'm sure the free shipping is probably US and Europe only if I had to guess. All right, so we're going to turn off the 25% off code because it will not work if there's not enough profit to give you 25% off, which there isn't. Okay, free shipping in the US is FRF 500 in the US. Yeah, that's the only option I have. I have a discount percentage and free shipping in the US. So if you wanted some stuff, that's as cheap as it will be. Trying to avoid motion sickness. Wanted you to see mom and dad hanging out over there with the babies. For those that missed them earlier. Actually filmed an update video. I guess I'll wait till tomorrow to post it since I'm showing everybody the fish today. Put this up just a little more. Try and keep the glare out of your screens there. Yeah, Jesse, it would not let me change the prices on the product, so I just went ahead and deleted the product because I wanted to, even though I put the promo code on there and it was basically the same pricing as what's here. I just wanted to go ahead and just drop the prices down as low as I could and offer free shipping. So, because there were a couple things where I was trying to like even everything out. Yeah, they pretty much hang out in a big cloud and follow dad around. There probably is Zen Ginger. There probably is. And it would probably, oop, that would not be it. That's not going to do you any good. This should be the link to the overall listings page. I've got them individualized. That way, if I wanted to delete one thing, I could delete one thing because the way it was set up before, I had to delete everything to delete one thing. So that should give you the overview page. I don't know if that one's going to work though, since it's like through my login. Don't know. View in store. Storefronts. Okay. No, it's going to make me do something here. Let's edit this. Okay, so I think that I'm going to be adding the correctly priced merchandise here. Hopefully. We'll find out here in just a second. And done. Yes, so it looks like I got you the correctly priced merchandise. Now, if I could just get to it outside, tell you what, let me just Google it and see if it'll bring me to it. Because it keeps wanting to give me the internal link through my account versus the generic link for everybody. Storefronts should be functional now. Okay. Copy. Paste. See if that does it. All right. Paste. See how that works for you. It's working on my end, but I don't know if it's working on my end because it knows that I have the store and the login. Anyways, I will add some more stuff on there. If you have any requests, let me know. But that was just kind of, that was what I was going to play around with, was getting the prices changed on that stuff. And again, if you do decide you want to purchase something, don't forget your free shipping if you're in the US. And if you are going to purchase something, but you would like some, another product added on there, let me know and I will go get that made for you so that you can, well, I guess it won't matter if it's free shipping if you purchase them separately or not. But if you want it all in the same order, let me know and I'll get that created for you real quick. I think I do still want to go add the coffee cup though. Yeah, and that was the point, Jesse, was to make it as cheap as I can. On the shirt, I'd make 43 or 46 cents profit. But it's not about making the money on it right now. Request women's tank top longer fit. Okay, so let me give you this back. For the women's, we have the women's flowy tank top or the women's fitted tank top. Both are going to be around the same cost. Looks like the flowy runs small to 3X. The fitted runs a small to 2X. Fitted, okay. Let's throw some colors. All right, so the only available colors are going to be white, blue, red, and black. If one of those colors will work for you, I will happily make. Actually, I'll just go ahead and make it anyways. Let's do that. So I can make the logo smaller if you prefer. I know sometimes, like on ladies' clothing, they make the logo smaller, or I can leave it leave it up. I can leave it massive. I think one thing we probably don't want to do is put a logo there and a second logo there. That's probably not a good idea. Dr. Black may like that, you know, people checking out his logos there. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. So now that I've off-centered that, I'm just going to add the image again. My other tanks hold water. I like that. I really, really like that. Hello and welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I can absolutely put it on the back. Let me trash that. Throw it on the back. You mean you don't want the logos on the left and right bosom area? All right. Brad, I appreciate you hanging out with us. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe, and we will catch you next time. All right, so that is on the back with nothing on the front. I do like that my other tanks hold water. I am definitely going to put that on a shirt, Select Pet. Most definitely. All right, so since we are designing this one as a special request for Precious, is there anything you want it just the logo on the back and plain front? Full size logo there. Can't believe I'm not eating my tacos right now. All right. Oh, I'm going to make 36 cents off of this one. Let's do this. No, we can drop that down to 12. That's funny. That one actually runs cheaper in Europe than it does here. All right. Since this is your special request, Precious, I'm going to go ahead and do it like that. The cheapest I can make it is $13.99. I mean, technically, I could make it $13.63, but that's just going to get annoying, and I'd rather just keep everything at a 99. So we will continue. Charge more for special requests. I mean, that's the thing. I'm really not looking to make money off this, obviously, given the prices I'm putting them at. Eventually, obviously, yeah, I will. Yes, J Junior, we're designing a clothing line today. Eventually, I will raise the prices down the road to make it at least a little bit profitable for me. But at this point, if there are people that are willing to take money out of their pocket to wear my merchandise, I'm willing to make it as affordable for them as possible because, I mean, they're advertising me. And at this point, I'm okay with that. Oh, and New England. Hello, New England Inler. Welcome, welcome. All right. Here we go. I'm going to get clever with it. We're going to call this one a precious tank. My only worry is that somebody's going to purchase this without looking at it and not realize that the logo's on the back. But if you read it, you'll know that. And they're going to get it and go, they didn't put the logo on the front. Okay. Let's do this. I'm even going to put that in the description. Rear logo, ladies tank. And we are going to publish. Yeah, Jay Jr., I was going to sit down and redo the site anyway, so I figured nobody was streaming at that point, which Mob Guppy does come on in 8 minutes. All right. It is now available in sizes small through XXX or 4 through 18 to 20. And that is the back view. And there is your plain front view. All right. And I need to add that. Did it go to? All right. View in store. Let's edit. No products. There we go. Add products. Yeah, so like here's all the stuff I deleted earlier. That's the higher price stuff. So as long as I keep going from the top, it should be good. It should add on to that here in just a second. All right, so that should now pop up in the same lineup as the other ones, but let me go to store. Hang tight. All right, so there we go. I will drop a link specific to that. I tell you what, I'm definitely enjoying having multiple monitors. Again, I missed that so very much. All right, so let's go back to here. Listings. That's what we have thus far. I can always add it back later, but I wanted, again, I'm not worried about the profit at this point. Yeah, it'd be great to make a couple bucks, but I would rather, I understand money's tight, especially right now. So did somebody click on a hoodie already? It's showing I've made 58 cents. Yes, I have sold a hoodie. So thank you, whoever purchased that. That is awesome. And see, that's the thing. Like, I'm super excited. It's 58 cents. I'm not worried about that. I just think it's awesome that somebody is willing to spend their money to, wear something that has my logo on it. That's really what I think is cool. So that's why I'm redoing it. I want to make it as cheap as possible for anybody that wants to do it. And this is the best way to do it, is to basically drop the profit off of it and give free shipping. So kind of like a thank you. I'm definitely going to run the prices all the way through the new year. We may go through January, and then I'll leave the products available. Well, let me rephrase that. I will leave them where I can add them back, and we'll do like special sales and stuff down the road. Um, but if it gets to the first of the year and people are like, "Man, I'm just now able to buy something I didn't have the money before," I understand that. I'm not gonna just jump the prices back up, but I at least wanted to do it for some period of time, so that people had the option. Again, I know this is kind of a horrible time with it being Christmas and money being tight, but um, I also think, yeah, the wraparound design is one that I made. It's a little bit more pricey, and again, that's less. There's less than $1 profit on it, but $24. I'm going to end up buying one for myself. Recon, I did not see your comment, but not only is that okay, that is totally awesome, and I appreciate that. I need to go put my featured or add people to my featured channels. Um, so yeah, let me see. I'm going to go for 3.5 more minutes just to make it an even 2 hours. Right now we're at an hour and 56 minutes and 26 seconds. So that's I'm going to just run it to 2 hours. He's a couple minutes early, anyways. But yeah, right now the prices I've got on them are as low as I can go on them. And I don't mean that in a salesman way. I mean like the site won't let me go cheaper. um, so if you have anything specifically, like you can go on Teespring and look around at the available items. If you see something that you want and you want to shoot me an email, I'll try and get it added on real quick for you. Um, how bad do these shirts shrink? I have no idea. It is a 100% polyester jersey. So that kind of gives you an idea of your length measurement on the size. But honestly, I have no idea. Polyester on that one. Let's see what the other shirt is. Because again, there are different materials, but the different materials are different prices. Honestly, I'm going to order a size up just to be safe. I know, like, okay, it doesn't say what brand that is, and it does have a 100% money back guarantee right there. But like on the T-shirt, I believe it was a Hanes tagless T-shirt, if I'm not mistaken, the classic T. So let's do unisex. That is 100% cotton, and it is either going to be Hanes or Gildan. I wear either one and don't really have issues with them shrinking. Sizes, or not sizes, rather, long sleeves I have not created yet, but I can. I can do that. Matter of fact, I can pull that up for you right now. And we can go to long sleeve tees. Classic long sleeve, premium long sleeve, all over long sleeve, and a women's long sleeve. So the classic is a 100%, cotton, ranges from sizes small to 5X, and is going to be about $14, maybe 15 by the time I add the logo. Yeah, dude, I'm loving the wraparound. I wish it was cheaper, but like I said, that's the bottom price on it. So let's look at, I mean, like if somebody wanted to spend more on a premium long sleeve, I would gladly make a premium long sleeve. The reason I'm going with the quote unquote classic on most of these is because it is the cheapest option. So let's add some colors here real quick. All right, we got black. I even throw in the purple, the yellow, the red. Now we'll just mark all of them. There we go. Some of these colors are not going to be available outside of the United States, and that's where it even says there. So, done. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my tacos. Tell you what, we'll come back and fool with this later. Unless, I mean, Fish Tropic, if you want to hang around for a minute, I'll go ahead and design that out for you. Honestly, anybody that wants to go to Mob Guppy can go to Mob Guppy. I'm not holding anybody. They're not obligated to stay here. It's kind of like one of the big YouTubers told me. He was like, dude, honestly, you should just stream when you want to stream, and people will go where they want to go. And I agree with that for, anybody. And I told him, I was like, yeah, dude, you should do the same, because he was saying that he would like to stream a lot more than he does, but there's always a small channel on, and he doesn't want to be the big guy crushing the little guy. I'm like, dude, just stream. If you want to stream, do a stream. If people wanted to be somewhere else, they'd be somewhere else. Looks like 13.99. So let's go up here. Do you want logo front or back? Long sleeve UV resistant, not that I saw. All right. So there is the long sleeve. Make sure I'm at the bottom here. And this one is the Fish Tropic request. So if you have anything special you want me to do with it, just let me know. I will flip it around. Oh, Precious, thank you. I appreciate you showing support. I mean, that's, I'm more than happy to make those for you. Can you just wrap the sleeves? So here's what I can try and do. I can try to add an additional logo. No, see, the print area is specifically in the center. I don't know that you can see this square, but yeah, you can see where it disappears outside of the printable area. Tell you what, here's what I can do. Let me see if I can just back out of here. Let's see if it'll let me do, okay. It's going to make me do a print request. And it wouldn't be just the sleeves printed. So let me go back in here. So, all right, we still got all the colors pulled. Let's design it on black. It's a little bit easier to design on the black. All right, let's trash that. And trash that. And yep, we're back to one image. Precious, thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day. I appreciate you hanging out with us, and I appreciate you picking up the merch. It means a lot to me. That really, really does. All right, Fish Tropic. If that looks like something you're wanting, or if you want it on the back, let me know. feel like my chat is frozen because it hasn't moved for 2 minutes. Let me go to my other screen. Bear with me. Okay, so I can't do that fish tropic. So what I'm going to do is, just in case anybody wants one of these, since I'm already in here, I'll see about a sleeve wrap. I will inquire into that. But since I'm already here, find it again. I'm just going to go ahead and make this one since I'm here. That's pretty cheap. And preview. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get this put in here real quick. And then everybody's welcome to head on over to Mob Guppy. I'm actually just going to leave this thing run with the fish tank cam because it's something I've been thinking about having a 24-hour stream going anyways. It will not be this stream. I'll eventually cut this stream off, but I'm going to let it run to see how it holds up. So that's title. Let's do title. FRF logo LS shirt. Yeah, I see that, Dr. Black. I'll play around with some other things. I'm going to go ahead and put this in and publish it. But yeah, if you all want to jump over to Mob Guppy, you're welcome to do so. Looks like I've got 21 people on. Yeah, I said I figured I was there and I was playing with it. I'm just going to go ahead and add it. Might as well. But with that being said, I'm going to mute this mic, leave it on the fish cam, and I'm going to go eat some tacos. If y'all get bored and other people aren't on, Danikin Aquatics, I do appreciate you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Always a pleasure. And we will catch you next time around. But yeah, I'm just going to leave this stream running. So if, there's downtime in between streams, and you want to come hang out and chat, and there's nothing else to do, you're welcome to do so. Add product. Let's add that. And done. All right. Good deal. All right. Again, I appreciate you all. So you're welcome to hang out, but I am going to kill this right here. And I'm going to mute my mic. Jake, I am just about to leave. The stream will be running, but I'm going to go eat. Mob Guppy's streaming, so anybody that wants to go over there is welcome to do so. And I will see you all here in a little bit. I appreciate everybody. I hope you had fun. I know this was a little different than what we normally do, but sometimes it's nice to get a little bit of variety going. And honestly, I figured we could all use a place to hang out and talk for a little while we were waiting on streams to pop up. So I thank you again, and I will see you all in the chats. Much appreciated. Oh, actually, what I'll do is I'll leave my comments locked right here. So if anybody does have a request, they can throw it in the chat, and when I come back, I'll pull it up and I'll go try and design it for you. That sounds good. But anyway, mic muted, and I'll see you shortly.